Good morning, friends. Hello, good morning. It's Sunday. I'm going to put my sunglasses on because of the glare. I'm on my way to church, which is bittersweet, as you all know. Anywhere you go, it's like, I think the expectation is that it's going to be normal. And then you get there and you're like, this is not normal. This is abnormal. Everybody keeps saying this is the new normal, and I'm like so sick of that phrase, especially in commercials. Have you guys noticed that? They say that over and over again. Anyway, I'm on my way to church, and we've got, this... I was trying to stop for this walking guy, but there's another truck coming towards me, so I guess we'll both just not let him cross the street. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I've got church. I don't remember what I was saying. I'm going to church. I've got a lot of stuff going on. I've been kind of working nonstop, which is, last night I was putting an order in for Tupperware at like 11:30 at night, and my husband said, honey, he said, you work harder than anybody I know. I don't really stop. And at this point, I'm so thankful to have work to do, because I am naturally a very busy person. Like, if you ask me what TV shows do I watch, I watch a little bit of TV in the evenings, maybe, with my husband, we might watch a cooking show or something, like maybe half an hour. I don't watch a lot of TV. I like to work. I like to be busy. I like to generate. I'm very much in that generative state. If you ever look up Erickson's developmental stages, this part of life for adults is generativity versus stagnation. And I refuse to stagnate. I may gain weight, but I ain't gonna stagnate. Man, I just feel bloated this morning. Yuck. So, that's a whole other topic. But yeah, I've been working and working. My job is very work intensive right now, because we got our computer system up and running that had been down since December, which means all the paper charting that we were doing has to now be put into that computer system. And it's all medical record documentation. With my license, I'm responsible for it. They have somebody coming in to help with it for like 6 weeks or something. But you guys know me. I have questions about the documentation myself. So how is somebody that's coming from outside that doesn't even know what we're doing, how are they're going to be texting and calling me every 2 minutes? I'd rather just do it myself. This is why I have problems in life. I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people. So anyway, I'm doing it as I can, but it is taking an extra chunk of time. And then my Tupperware hobby has just sort of taken off, and I'm having a lot of fun with that, making a lot of new friends, but it's a lot of work. So if, on my lunch breaks, I'm doing Tupperware. I usually try to take a little break in the morning and a little break in the afternoon to walk around and not be sitting at my desk all day. And I'll check my stuff then. And then I do things in the evenings, which is really fun and great. It just, sometimes it feels like I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping until about midnight. And that's okay. I'm getting a lot accomplished. So one of the main things that I wanted to accomplish was getting back into school. I've talked to you guys a little bit about this kind of over on Instagram and Facebook, and a little bit here last night on a live that I didn't put up. But I think last year I had a conversation with several of you all about, I say several of you because a few of you said some things to me that affected my thinking. and change my mindset on this. So thank you very much. I don't remember who it was exactly, but I was talking about finances and how it's difficult to go back to school at this point due to finances. And so I've been trying to think of ways to do that. So we've been very steadily paying off a lot of debt. I think at the time I was frustrated because I had my car paid off and then I had that car accident while I was messing with my GPS, which we've remedied that situation. But, you know, my Honda was like, I think $500 from being paid off, and I ended up with a car payment again, and it was so frustrating because I felt like I was getting ahead and I was going to go back to school and be able to pay for school with that money. So I have been working really diligently on all of that and trying to get all my ducks in a row so that I can go back to school. And I have my application in. I have 2 of my 3 references in to start back in the fall in grad school. And I still have to submit a resume, and get this, they want either a YouTube video or a 1-page paper on, you know, what I want to do with my degree type of situation. I'm going to write the paper. I'm not doing a YouTube video. That's still hitting a little too close to, you know, knowing me, I'd start rambling about Weight Watchers and Tupperware, and they would be like, this girl has a problem. So we're going to pull out the trusty Microsoft Word, which I never have to use anymore. I remember griping so much about writing papers the last go round, but I'm going to a school locally here, Lord willing, and they have a doctoral program as well. So I need to finish up my master's, and then I'm going to be working on my doctorate, and we're going to get that done. I just had to get to a place where I understood what that means for me and what that's going to take. And I think probably quarantine has really kicked my butt into gear because I've had a lot of time to think, probably like you guys have had a lot of time to think and sort of evaluate what you're doing. I hate that thing on my Jeep that it turns off when you stop. Oh, it's so annoying. What was I saying? Yeah, so just had a lot of time to evaluate and really clarify what I want to do. It's taken me a long time to actually do what I want to do because bills and children and life and church and my husband get in the way. You know, I had to work to put him through seminary, and it's just been a lot, you guys. So we're at a place now where Amy can focus on this goal. I have 2 goals that just seem like I haven't been able to obtain them in my life. You know, I have like big, loftier things that I want to do with myself, like spiritually and emotionally and stuff. But in terms of goals that you would think would be really easy, number 1, getting to my goal weight. That's not my number 1. My number 1 has always been getting my doctorate, period, in nursing and teaching. That has been my number 1 goal. I wanted to be a labor and delivery nurse. I wanted to get my doctorate, and then I wanted to be able to teach. I would love to teach obstetrics, obstetrical nursing, women's health nursing, something like that. Who knows if that's even a possibility at this point. And then, you know, getting to my goal weight has been out there, and I've been screwing around with that. So the last 6 months, I have been just doing a lot of head work on all of this, and we're at a point now where I'm going to take some action. I moved from contemplation to pre-contemplation to action, and I submitted my application for nursing school. Now, in terms of the weight loss thing, I am doing Blue, Weight Watchers Blue for a little bit here. I just needed a little shift in the program. I've been really hungry, I think, from the carb stuff. I feel like if I have 0 point proteins, I will go to those. I'll turn to those instead of my points for carby stuff, and that may help me. So that's my rationale for that. I don't know. Who knows, you guys? And then I have not been getting my steps in, and I've noticed the last 6 weeks I have not been getting my steps in, like walking as much, and my body just feels terrible. So we've got to get back into that situation. So there's where I'm at in terms of those goals. I have some financial goals and things I'm going to be doing over the summer to get myself in good shape for grad school. So we're making some big changes, and my husband's fully on board. I think he was just waiting for me to say, I'm doing this. And he's like, okay, yes, we're doing this. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, it's the next step. So here we go. Old Amy. Old 47-year-old Amy. That guy didn't like that I was driving slowly. Okay, I'm at church. I just want to give you guys a little life update, and I'll probably check back on here to do a pop challenge later on this evening. Maybe around, I don't even know, 7:30 Central. We'll see. I have a little Tupperware thing I need to do over on my Facebook group. So I will see you all later. I hope you have a great on-plan day. It's the beginning of the day, so let's be on plan together, and I will check back in with you guys tonight. Bye.